Hello, it's me again. I am trying to vlog more often, but I can't really edit videos, so I'm just here live, vlogging to no one. Wait, it looks like one person clicked on it. So I have one subscriber, but they don't look at any of my videos. One person clicked on it. I would like to know who you are. If you would write something to me. I don't know. Are you depressed as well? Are you alone? Who are you? Um, yeah, so now they're gone. Yeah. All right. Back to being alone. That's nice. So the name of this is procrastination, depression, and so on. I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot of things, ideas, and things that I think I could have done if I were more active and stuff. And it's like my brain, I think that's part of my problem probably, and I guess many other people have the same problem where they just think too much in a sense. Like I would have a million ideas of things that I could do to turn my life around, and like jobs that I could do and ways that I could probably start to make money instead of just like moping around in my bed. Like I said, I don't need to make money, but I think it might help with my self-esteem if I were able to, like, I think in some sense money is like a sign that you're productive or a sign that you're useful to society, because if somebody would pay you to do something, it means like you're not just completely useless, you have some sort of value. And that's sort of extremely funny because, it started off somehow in society where money was a means to get your needs met. You needed food, you needed housing, you needed clothes. And I think, it's like this pyramid scheme or whatever. I have all those needs met. I have food, I have clothing, I have a home. But um what I don't have is community, people, the feeling that I am loved or valued in some way, besides my husband, he's wonderful. And yeah, I have that from him. But beyond that, I don't know. I just feel like I need that in a communal sense as well. And I think a lot of the people in this particular society where I live, everyone else gets that from working, because they have a job, they go to their job, somebody pays them, and therefore they know they have value. But because I'm not able to enter that world, or I don't have any kind of monetary value within the setting in which I live, I feel, in a sense, completely worthless in this area, and also not connected to society or the community. And although I've tried to connect, I feel that I guess I have been rejected and I cannot connect. So yeah, and one of the problems, the what I wanted to talk about in this video is just this, like how, like, I have actually a million things that I should be doing and that I need to do, but I just procrastinate. I'm doing a course in psychology, not a course, I'm doing a master's degree in psychology because I think I'm crazy. And what else is there for crazy people to do but try to understand themselves? Um, and I have a lot of work to do for that master's degree in psychology, and I should be doing that. Other than that, I've thought of so many things that I could do in terms of starting various YouTube channels. Like I could start a YouTube channel for my particular town and go around and try to interview every single shop owner. I might meet people in that way, and you never know, it could be successful. And if I had the the patience and the drive and the sanity to go out and do that, that would be cool. I could also, I don't know, I'm doing this channel, but I could also make videos, proper videos for this channel instead of the nonsense that I do. I could do so much if I could do it, but I can't do it because I can't do a thing. And I have anxiety, and there's no one who will ever understand this because it's too exhausting to try to explain it over and over and over, to try to be vulnerable, to let people in. And also, there's this reality that actually no one cares. Like, no one cares. And I probably don't care about anybody else either. I mean, I'm not sitting down looking at other people's videos on this kind of stuff. Like, so I don't care about other people, and no one cares about me. And so there's this sort of sad reality that even though this channel is called You Are Not Alone, we are alone. I am alone. You are alone. Everyone is alone. And we somehow have to find peace with that being alone. And this is part of why we have religion and why people who believe in God are so lucky, because they have a feeling that they're not alone, because they feel like they have God. They have an imaginary friend. But I don't have an imaginary friend. I just really am alone. And I keep seeking a friend out there in the wild. And I guess that friend doesn't exist because people would say that I have to become that friend to myself. And I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I guess I have to do that because I'm the only person who I can trust, right? I can't trust other people. We can't trust each other. If you become my friend, you're going to leave me. You're going to abandon me. You're going to die. There's so many things that could happen to you if you were my friend, or that you could do. And why would I give some random other person that much power? I mean, I guess I would, though, because for the short while that a friendship lasts, uh, it's supposed to be worth it, right? So I don't know. Um, I also want to make another video, and I'll just talk about it and then I'll make the video maybe, just about the idea of like empaths, or so people who are overly emotional. Like, I had something happen earlier this week, like I said yesterday, and um it was just a small, very small interaction with another human, and it made me feel down, rejected, depressed. It's really stupid. Somebody blocked me on online. It was, and yeah, I felt so hurt and down, and I wonder if that's like an empath thing, that I don't know why I'm so overly sensitive. Why is it? And it's been like that for a long time, you know, that in like real life I've had interactions where like I've gone out, one time I took the bus and the bus dropped me somewhere and I was lost, and I tried to ask for help, and people thought I was a vagrant. They thought I was a beggar, and even though I was just asking for directions, people were like, no, no, nobody wanted to help me. And I felt I went into an extreme depression the other time. I tried to buy something online, and the, se- the seller was very mean. And I, I was totally depressed for a very long time after. And I know it's not other people's fault because they don't expect that other people would be so soft. But some people are so soft, and I don't know why that is. And I think when you're very soft and when you're very soft, and um it leads you to, like, it leads you to uh, it needs you to like um it leads you to probably like avoidance, to just like isolation, to staying alone. Because then you think, okay, well, if you isolate yourself from all people, then you'll never get sad because you'll never get hurt, right? So you isolate because then they can't hurt you. But the problem is that when you isolate, then you become even more sensitive because the isolation makes it so that like every small interaction means more than it would have otherwise meant. Because if you were interacting with people regularly, then small interactions wouldn't annoy you as much or have as much power. And I wonder if my one subscriber is my husband. I guess it probably is. But he never looks at the videos, so that's strange. Why did he subscribe? Okay.